Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a lot of stuff to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We're going to be talking about when it's likely to see the new data mines for the Generation 9 games, some more leaked stuff to go over, and also some terastallizing updates as well. Plenty of stuff to cover for today's video though, so if you're excited for it, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at when we're likely to see the new data mines for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Now, theoretically, it could be any day now, you know, whenever the game gets leaked and then uploaded to the internet via like the ROM and stuff. That's when the data miners get their hands on it, and that's when everything gets leaked. So the data mine literally leaks all the new Pokemon, all their like evolutions, how to evolve them, levels they evolve, shiny hunting details. Everything you need to know about the ins and outs of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be available throughout this data mine, which is why it's such a massive thing when it does get dropped. But the data mines and the leaks are also like different things. Like if someone gets the game but doesn't know how to like upload it and everything to the internet, they will just leak like Pokemon and stuff, which is fair enough. That won't be like the same as if it gets data mine. Like the data mine gives all of the information, whereas if someone just gets a copy of the game and just leaks it, they will just, like I say, upload random images and stuff. But either way, this is the kind of likely scenario to see for the data mining of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So it was posted by Centro Leaks, and they said, when will the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet data mine really happen? So they're using obviously references to all of the old games like Legends Arceus, Sword and Shield, BDSP, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, when those got data mined, and like how long before the games actually got released, as to when, like I say, all the leaks dropped and stuff. So for reference, here's the dates for previous games and how many days before launch. So Pokemon Sun and Moon, the data mine came out on the 8th of November, which was 10 days before the games were released. For Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it came out on November the 7th, which was 10 days before release. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was on November the 10th, which was 6 days before the game's release. Pokemon Sword and Shield data mine came out on the 11th of November, which was 4 days before release. But as I said, as we all know, Pokemon Sword and Shield got leaked like a lot before that. But again, they were just leaks of the game. They weren't like the full data mine, which is why obviously 4 days seems like not a lot of time for how long it actually seemed like the games were getting leaked for. BDSP was quite I guess the most earliest data mine, because that came out on the November the 8th, which was 11 days before the games dropped. And then Pokemon Legends Arceus got data mined on the 19th of January, which was 9 days before the release date. So those are all of the kind of data mines and release dates and stuff for the most recent Pokemon games. So according to that, there's an average 8 days before launch. So for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it would be on November the 10th. Based on those historic dates, we can also expect November the 7th at the very earliest and November the 14th at the latest. Don't believe anyone who claims that it will come on a specific date. Yeah, for anyone saying like the data mine is going to come on this date, or like it's going to get leaked on this date, like don't believe that. It's going to get leaked randomly, like whenever somebody gets their hands on the copy, which again could be like any day now. They also need to like upload it and stuff. Like some people might not want to upload it, some people will just like want to play it and then kind of leak stuff a little bit, and then that like they'll just get like the enjoyment out of that and stuff, fair play. But yeah, again, that's not the same as if it like gets data mined and stuff. Like we've got people here saying, are we talking about the game leaking in general, or are we talking about data mine specifically? I remember Pokemon Sword and Shield screenshots and guidebook leaking before the 11th. Data mine specifically, random leaks are expected earlier. So again, the leaks for the game, like Pokemon images and stuff popping up, like that is expected a lot more recent, like a lot earlier than the data mines and stuff. But this is just kind of when the data mine stuff is, like I say, it's going to happen. And it's the times when you kind of need to stay off the internet, because even if you're on Twitter, like obviously I'm not going to post anything about it and stuff, but you will have like random Twitter accounts retweeting stuff and everything like that. It's kind of a whole mess. So it is, as soon as the data mines happen, as soon as the leaks start happening, you're just going to have to stay off Twitter, because otherwise you will get things ruined for you. It's just how it goes. It is difficult to dodge everything. And again, if you don't want the game spoiled for you, it's just kind of the best thing you can do is just stay off Twitter. Either way, that's all the data mine stuff. Let's talk about like the leaked coin Pokemon now. Everybody thought that that's what was going to get revealed instead of Greavard, the new ghost dog Pokemon, which was revealed on, when was it, Wednesday? They did not mention, this is Light posting this though, they did not mention in any moment what are those shiny items on the floor. So this is from like a bunch of different like screenshots and trailers and stuff, and the previews that we got last week. Basically, as they were playing through the game, there was like these sparkles on the floor. As you can see, there's like one here, and then there's also like one in the very top right as well. And so what people are expecting is that these sparkles are actually the coins that we have to collect. Now we know that there are loads and loads of coins to collect for this new coin Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Again, it was like, I think the leaker said it was like +1 if you find it on the ground. If you catch the coin Pokemon, it's like +5 or something. And basically it takes a lot of coins to evolve it. And so I think these sparkly things, which again have been around since the very first trailer, because I remember going over something very similar to this when the first trailer came out, and people were thinking like this is kind of how the items are going to be like on the ground, and you have to go up and pick them up and stuff. And again, that was in the very first trailer. But it seems now that it's gonna just be like the coins and stuff. And again, these are gonna be pretty much everywhere, scattered around Paldea, and you have to go and pick them up, and that's how you like collect the coins and stuff. They're gonna be like these little shiny objects and stuff just randomly on the grass and stuff. Can't remember which one of the previews it was that I saw, but somebody did say that the items you pick up on the ground do have shinies to them and glow different colors depending on where they are too. There was also someone doing one of the previews, because I remember them saying that one of the quests was a collectible quest, but they couldn't talk more about it. They're obviously talking about the coin one there, and again, I think it is literally like it's related to this. So we know we're probably going to get that really early on, because as I said, the previewers played like the first hour and a half of the game, and they played like on the bottom right hand side of the map. So I'm guessing you get that quest very early on for the coin Pokemon, and which makes sense, because then you can like go out and collect all the coins and stuff. Like some people will just want to collect like as many coins at the start without doing any of the story, and that's the best thing about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like there's so much stuff you can do. There's the storylines, there's going around just catching everything, there's doing this collectible thing. Like these games are going to be great. And then we've also got Soul Silver out here saying, with close to 1,000 coins to collect. I didn't know it was that many. I thought it was like hundreds, but apparently it's close to 1,000 coins to collect. I definitely think these could be the coins lying around. High chance many people who played this game saw the Coinmon and even used it as a coin finder, but that's all speculation. Could also be totally unrelated. There are a lot of things they probably saw that they can't tell us. Super jealous. I mean, that's definitely 100%. Like a lot of people would have seen like the early bird Pokemon, like the regional bird Pokemon, the regional bug Pokemon, that would have been at the start of the game. Like they've obviously seen these, like the people that played the game, they're obviously just not allowed to tell us about it, because of course it'd be like breaching the agreement and everything. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking the coin thing is very early on, and again, this is what it's going to look like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when you kind of come across one. So very shiny, very easily to see, and again, they can just be like anywhere. Like this is just a random location near the start of the game. So that is that, and then we also have this as well, which I guess is a little bit more of a description about Terra types, how they're going to work and stuff. So this was Riddler Q on the 22nd of October, kind of quote retweeting something that he posted on the 18th of March. So his first teaser of Titan was this 3 thing here, that you won't know what it is until maybe June, July, or August. So we were all like, what does 3 mean? But now, of course, we know that he's talking about 3 stab, or like, but the Pokemon can get up to like 3 stab kind of moves and stuff. So let's move back to the origin of our Titan journey. 3 stab, the most important thing for Gen 9. So the 3 stab thing, if you didn't know, this is kind of a better breakdown by Armachine, who's saying triple type stab with only 1 type weaknesses. Can't wait to see what genius strategies people will build with some abilities like Levitate, Justified, Water Absorb, etc. So this is why competitive is going to be so crazy, because not only are Pokemon going to get 3 stabs, like well, most of them, you also can like make your weakness to kind of coincide with like abilities and stuff like that. Like if you're a Pokemon with the ability Water Absorb, you can make your Pokemon's Terra type be weak to water, but then it wouldn't matter because you have Water Absorb anyway, so you can become like a Fire Terastallizing type Pokemon, but then it doesn't matter even if you get hit by a Water type, because you get Water Absorb anyway. So there's some really cool sets that people can make, especially if you're like quad weak to something like I don't know, Tyranitar's quad weak to fighting. You can easily become Ghost type. We saw that in one of the Cyclizar trailers. And then you've also got Levitate as well, so you can use that to your advantage. Justified as well, getting all the stat boosts. So yeah, competitive I think is going to be insane. But what they mean by 3 triple type stab is obviously if you are a dual type Pokemon, you don't lose your original typings, for like stab. So you've obviously become weak to a different typing. Like say, if you're a Dragonite, you're Dragon Flying, and then if you Terastallize into a Water type Pokemon, you then become weak to what Water is weak to, like so Electric, Grass, etc. But you still keep your original Dragon Flying stab, and then you also gain kind of like the Water stab as well. So your attacks like Hurricane would be stab, I don't know, Dragon Rush would be stab, and then if you had like Hydro Pump, that would also be stab. So that's why it goes from like 3 stabs and then only 1 weakness. So it's really, really cool with how competitive this is going to be. So as well as that, if you are already a Pokemon that's like I say, I'll use a Dragonite for example again. If you're Dragonite and you go into a Dragon Terastallizing type Pokemon, your Dragon Stab then becomes ×2 like adaptability, so that's even more damage. So again, I'm really excited to see how people see what people come up with this and stuff. But again, that's just more of a kind of breakdown of what it is and everything like that. But either way, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. It's trying to 500 likes, really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Also, leave a comment, what is the first kind of competitive Terastallizing kind of idea that you're going to come up with for Scarlet and Violet. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.